I've been searching for someone who feels like a missing piece, a person who exists only in my dreams and imagination. Every day, I wake up with a glimmer of hope that today might be the day our paths cross, but as the sun sets, I'm left with the same feeling of longing. Sometimes, I catch a glimpse of someone who sparks a sense of familiarity, only to realize it's not the person I'm thinking of. I've built a picture of what our connection would be like, the way she'd smile, laugh, and understand me without judgment. But as time passes, it's becoming harder to hold onto these thoughts. The places I visit, the streets I walk down, and the coffee shops I frequent all feel empty without her beside me, even though I've never actually met her. Deep down, I'm starting to accept that maybe she's just a figment of my imagination, a perfect picture of love that real life can't match. Yet, a tiny part of me keeps hoping, keeps searching for that special connection. My mind keeps wandering back to those romantic movies where love seems effortless, but I'm starting to see that real life is different. The world is vast, and finding that one special person feels like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm beginning to realize that maybe I've been chasing an ideal that's unattainable. Still, I'll hold on to hope, no matter how small it may seem, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. The weight of longing can be crushing, especially when it feels like everyone around me is moving forward with their lives while I'm stuck in limbo. My friends might tell me to stop waiting and enjoy the present, but they can't understand the emptiness I feel, the space in my life that seems tailor-made for someone I haven't met. Watching happy couples together is a bittersweet experience. On one hand, I'm happy for them, but on the other, it reminds me of what I might never find. The thought of spending my life without that special someone weighs heavily on my heart, and it's getting harder to shake off the feeling with each passing day. The hardest part is learning to live with uncertainty. Will I ever find true love, or will it remain just a distant hope? I try to fill my days with work, hobbies, and friendships, but in the quiet moments, my thoughts always drift back to her. I wonder if she's out there somewhere, feeling the same sense of longing, and if she'll ever find me. Dating apps and blind dates feel like a shallow way to find a connection. I'm yearning for something deeper, something that feels like home. Maybe I've been influenced by too many love stories or dreamed too big, but letting go of this hope feels like losing a part of myself. It's like saying goodbye to all the future moments I've imagined, the first meeting, the nervous first date, the laughter, and the adventures. For now, I'll hold on to hope, no matter how fragile it may seem. I'll keep moving forward, one step at a time, and trust that the universe will bring me to where I need to be. There's a certain beauty in the what-ifs, the maybes, and the could-haves. Sometimes, I find myself lost in thoughts of what could have been, the laughter we might have shared, the adventures we might have had, and the quiet moments we might have cherished. It's hard to shake off the feeling that I'm missing out on one of life's most precious experiences. As I watch couples grow old together, holding hands and looking into each other's eyes, my heart aches with a mix of longing and sadness. I wonder if I'll ever find that kind of love, that kind of connection. The thought of letting go of this hope, this dream of finding someone special, feels like accepting that some stories just don't get their happy ending. But even as the seasons change and hope grows fainter, I'll keep moving forward, carrying this quiet wish in my heart. I'll hold on to the memories, the what-ifs, and the maybes, and I'll keep looking forward, one step at a time. Maybe someday, I'll find the kind of love that I've always dreamed of, or maybe I'll learn to find happiness in a different way. For now, I'll cherish the moments I've had, the memories I've made, and the hope that still lingers in my heart. I'll keep walking, keep searching, and keep believing that someday, I'll find what I'm looking for. And even if I don't, I'll learn to find beauty in the journey itself, in the quiet moments, and in the beauty of the unknown. The weight of solitude can be overwhelming, especially when it feels like the world is moving forward without me. I've watched countless sunsets, alone and unaided, and each one tells a story of what's missing in my life. The beauty of nature is bittersweet when shared with no one. There are moments when I try to rationalize that being alone is better than being with the wrong person, but this logic doesn't ease the longing in my heart. Friends offer words of encouragement, telling me that love can happen when I least expect it, but as time passes, this hope feels like a dying ember. The more I hold on to this dream, the more it feels like I'm clinging to something that's slipping away. It's like holding onto a rope that's slowly unraveling, burning my hands, and yet, letting go feels even more painful. I'm torn between the fear of losing this hope and the fear of never finding what I'm looking for. In the silence of the night, I wonder if this longing will ever subside. Will I find the love I've been searching for, or will it remain a distant memory, a what if that haunts me forever? For now, I'll hold on to this hope, fragile as it is, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. I'm lost in a sea of emotions, torn between the hope of finding her and the crushing weight of uncertainty. Each day is a roller coaster of feelings, a delicate balance between anticipation and despair. I replay the moments we've shared, the conversations that sparked something deep within me, and the dreams we've woven together in our minds. As time goes on, the distance between us feels like an insurmountable obstacle, an invisible barrier that separates us. It's as if fate has woven a complex tapestry, where our paths, once so full of promise, now seem uncertain and fragile. I hold on to the belief that love can conquer all, that it can transcend time and space, but the thought of never experiencing her presence, never holding her hand or seeing her smile, fills me with a deep sadness. This is my last hope, the possibility that despite the odds, destiny might still bring us together. I'll cling to this hope, no matter how fragile it may seem, and trust that somehow, someway, our lives will intersect in a meaningful way. The uncertainty is palpable, but I'll hold on to the belief that love can conquer all, and that somehow, we'll find our way to each other. In the depths of my soul, I yearn for a serendipitous moment, a collision of worlds where I can finally express the emotions that have been locked away. I cling to the memories, the laughter, and the dreams we once shared, hoping that they might somehow lead me to her. As I navigate the twists and turns of life, uncertainty shrouds my path, and a haunting question lingers. What's the point of fighting for it if this might be our last stand? The days are filled with challenges, but amidst the struggles, there are fleeting moments of redemption, moments that make me feel grateful, only to be reminded of what the memories of our time together linger, a bittersweet mix of joy and sorrow. I recall the way her laughter filled the void, her eyes that held a universe of emotions, and the effortless chemistry we shared in conversation. It's as if we were two souls connected on a deeper level, but now, those memories are tinged with a sense of loss. Yet, even in the midst of heartache, a quiet strength is emerging within me. Memories of our laughter and moments we shared are finding a new home in my heart, and I'm beginning to see that love knows no bounds. Time and distance may try to erase the bonds we've formed, but I believe that our connection will endure, a flame that burns bright despite the challenges we face. As I reflect on the depths of my emotions, a question arises that fills me with both trepidation and wonder. It's a question that speaks to the very core of my being, a request that echoes within me, urging me to be brave and unwavering. There's a day coming when I'll reveal the depths of my feelings, the emotions that have been simmering beneath the surface. I think back to the way she used to soothe my soul with her presence, her voice a gentle whisper that calmed my fears and urged me to be courageous. I want my words to convey the significance of her presence in my life, to show that she's not just a fleeting thought but the central figure around whom my world revolves. The flames of affection burn bright within me, and I'm driven by a promise to myself, a vow to leave no stone unturned in my pursuit of her heart. Navigating this emotional labyrinth has been a journey of self-discovery, but I know that I possess the resilience to keep moving forward, no matter the challenges that lie ahead. With every step, I'm drawn closer to the truth of my emotions, and I'm determined to express them in a way that will touch her heart. The path ahead is uncertain, but I'm willing to take the risk, to be vulnerable, and to lay my feelings bare. For I know that the reward will be worth it, the chance to be with her, to love her, and to be loved in return. The journey of life is a dynamic process, and hope is the driving force that propels me forward. With each step, I reinforce my faith in the universe's plan, trusting that everything will unfold at the right time. I welcome the uncertainty, knowing that it builds my character and strengthens my being. One of the most profound realizations I've had is that love is not just about instant gratification but also about the waiting, the longing, and the lessons that come with it. In the stillness of my spirit, I reflect on the moments that sparked this journey, the signs, coincidences, and subtle moments that ignited a world of emotions within me. These memories become my guiding stars, pointing me in the direction I should follow. Whenever I feel like giving up, I glance upwards, reminded of the anticipation that fuels my journey. The future is uncertain, but I know that every experience, every encounter, and every moment of introspection adds depth to my understanding of love. I learn to appreciate the little things, the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, and the comforting presence of friends who support me through tumultuous times. As I navigate this landscape of longing, I come to understand that love is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that teaches me patience, resilience, and the beauty of connections that blossom over time. My heart yearns for connection, but I know that the journey itself is just as valuable as the destination. With each passing day, I grow more patient, more compassionate, and more open to the beauty of life.